Good morning, everyone. I find myself today riding in the Black Hills of South Dakota yet again. Yesterday I was saying that I got to do a lot of neat riding here, including the Needles Highway, see last episode, but I didn't get the chance to go on 16A. Well, actually I do. So today I am going to be showing you the Iron Mountain Road, or 16A Highway. Let's go. Deer alert, always a reminder, you got to keep your eyes open when you're on a motorcycle. Well, as I make my way towards Highway 16A, I have to say I can see why Sturgis became kind of a motorcycle mecca. There are so many good roads in the Black Hills. It's just a great riding area and one of the better areas in the whole of the United States for riding, even though it's quite small. Well, here's the turnoff to the Iron Mountain Road. This car was confusing me for a bit, but I think he was thinking to himself, better let the motorcycle go ahead. And I do appreciate that, in fact, although I have to be careful to make sure I know what he's doing. Many a good motorcycle road in America likes to brag a bit, and why not? 314 curves, 14 switchbacks, 3 pigtails, 3 tunnels, 2 splits. It is quite the road. And what I like about this is it's quite wide open here. Although you're in the trees a bit, you're also in the meadows, and this is actually an area where you can see buffalo sometimes. And while I didn't see buffalo today, I did catch them at Yellowstone National Park. Today, instead, I saw a pack of scooters. So, answer this in the comments as a motorcyclist. Do you wave to scooters? I tend to wave to whoever waves to me. Why not? Well, the road's quite twisty here, but compared to something like Beartooth Pass, where there's a cliff on one side of you, everything here is kind of flat and you can see quite well because the trees are not encroaching all over the road and you have some distance vision. So it's really quite pleasant. I don't really know what my favorite type of road is. I enjoy lots of different settings, but I was really just enjoying the moment here and having a nice, peaceful ride. Okay, bikes with trailers. I wonder what the ride would be like. And then I encountered these vehicles. These are side-by-sides, and they're an off-road vehicle. I don't think that's legal in Canada to ride them on a roadway, but I guess it is legal here. Okay, so this is the Timber Ridge Campground and RV Park, and it's about halfway along the Iron Mountain Road. But what's kind of cool is this road here to the left, that will take you to the Playhouse. And the Playhouse is an actual performing arts theater. It's very small, and it's in a very remote area, but they actually do plays there for real, and they've done that since 1946. I think that's awesome. I'm always a sucker for when my instruments show lots of squiggles coming up ahead. There's few things I like better when I'm on a motorcycle. I love these tunnels that are just barely big enough for a single large vehicle to get through. As I get to the north side, I start getting into the cliffs, and I get some of the rocks and boulders that are floating around as well. And of course, lots of sharp turns and corners. All right, well, this area here is the Norbeck Overlook. It's a great spot to take a look around and see things, and there's probably some hiking trails here too. I didn't actually stop here, although, you know, lots of parking. It's well set up. I stopped just ahead at the Iron Mountain picnic area. Of course, I forgot to take any video there, but I had a wonderful lunch. And at this point, we're starting our descent. And this is where a lot of the interesting features of the highway exist. The pigtail bridges and the split highways and that sort of thing. And let's not forget tunnels. This is the C.C. Gideon Tunnel. Or maybe I should say set of tunnels. And it leads right into one of these pigtail bridges. So we do a little loop-de-loop sort of thing. We go underneath the bridge here. Kind of cool. And that leads us straight into one of the split highways. So now we've got the lane all to ourselves. Okay, this one's really cool. This is the Doane Robinson Tunnel. And what they did is, when they built this, Mount Rushmore was already in existence. I think this road was built to get people out to see Mount Rushmore. But they knew where the mountain was, and they built this tunnel specifically. So that rock formation you see through the tunnel, that's Mount Rushmore. And you get a perfect view of the heads. Now, the GoPro doesn't handle tunnels so well, so I probably am going to get a lot of glare. But as you go through the tunnel, you're looking straight at Mount Rushmore, and that's why everybody's stopping here. So I'll see if I can get a good shot myself. All right, it's my turn. And yeah. Well, you get the idea anyway. But that's it, right ahead of me. So it's super smart of them to design it this way. So yeah, I think this is a pretty spectacular highway. It's got a lot of different features. You know, you start out at the south side, and it's all long, sweeping, open turns high up where you're sort of on top of the hills. And then it gets into more forests and some tight turns. And then you end up where you get some of the spectacular rocks. And then you start getting some of the features with the roadways, with the splits and the pigtails and that kind of thing, and the tunnels. So yeah, a lot of different features, a lot of different things to enjoy as you ride around out here. So here we are at the second pigtail bridge, and we're just about to go under. Woohoo! And in no time at all, the third pigtail bridge. And there you have it. Well, that wraps up the Iron Mountain Road, also known as Highway 16A. I had a blast on it, and in fact, everywhere in the Black Hills I had a blast. It's a great motorcycle riding area. There's a lot to do here. Plus there's Sturgis and Deadwood, as you can see from my previous episode. Well, next episode I'll be going to the South Dakota Badlands. So South Dakota, you really rock as a motorcycle destination. I'm looking forward to tomorrow, but for now I will say goodbye. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please like and subscribe, and I look forward to seeing you next time. Bye for now.